Sherwin, returned to his human form, seems not long for this world.
Why even bother? Yeah, that seems like a good choice. Can we actually help, or...
You rush to Melanie's side. The moment you reach her, you notice something strange. Melanie's transformed into a monster.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was just gonna kill her. Excuse me. Are we good, sir? We okay? Anyway, yeah, this is actually way cooler than what I thought was gonna happen. I'm kind of good with this.
Just then, Winifred and the others returned from their search of the area.
Yeah, I just had to make sure there wasn't any treasure in the room. Just do a quick check before I could look around. Appreciate that.
It seems the emergency stores
They literally did!
kept in the altar were all dashed upon the ground during your battle with Sherwin.
They literally raided the battleground before I could get to it. I'm irrationally upset with all of these people. Go away! Leave me alone! You're worse as allies than you were as enemies.
Despair buckles your knees. You've lost Melanie and any hope of changing Mar back.
Yeah, but they're super cool now.
Winifred slips something into your hand. You hold it up. And see the empty vial of dragon tear that Sherwin drank. But if you squint, you can make out one last drop in the bottom.
Don't make me do this!
You got a vial of dragon tear from Winifred. The world, cut off from its supply of medicine with the dragon's death. Your twin, for whom you have searched high and low for some way of restoring her human form. And Melanie, transformed into a monster and lying prone before your very eyes. You must decide for which purpose to put the all-powerful dragon tear.
Wait.
Oh, think long and hard about this one.
Wish for wish for everything. This is the canon decision for Ash. Don't make a decision. Do all of it. I want all of them. But you have to pick one. I want all of them. So can we bring the if we bring the dragon back, then we have to torture it again to get the other two, which we probably won't do. And doesn't that just perpetuate the cycle of, you know, drugging the world with Ivory Order medicine again? Okay, here's the thing. I'm not convinced that Melanie actually survives this, because she transformed and also collapsed. So I feel like this is potentially life-saving. If it's between the two of these, I feel like Melanie sacrificed herself knowing what it could lead to, whereas Mar was just an innocent child with this life forced upon her. God damn it, this is just choosing between Yona. This is choosing between sacrificing Kaine and sacrificing yourself. It's like the same energy. Like, live for your sister or sacrifice yourself for your love interest. If it's just between the two of them, I think change Mar back is the right answer. Because Mar is like the only person who's not complicit in any way with the situation. Like, Melanie's sacrifice is heroic. And I don't mean to downplay that, but she also made that sacrifice on purpose, knowing the consequences. And as much as I would like to shield her from those consequences, she at least had the wherewithal to make peace with it. Whereas Mar was just a child who was a pure victim. So it seems like changing Mar back is the correct choice from that moral perspective. However, I think Mar is cute, and I don't know. I kind of like both of their beast forms. I wish I could ask them what they want. Let's wish for everything.
As though you were trying to cling to something, you offer up every supplication to the dragon tier. And then...
Yo, fuck off.
The dragon tier's light overwhelms you. You feel your consciousness start to slip away.
I thought it was gonna be either like a joke ending, or they were just gonna be like, no, you can't do that.
Where's that voice coming from?
Instead, we accidentally true ending.
Wake up, screams Ridis, shaking you ungently. Your eyes peel open, and you glance around. You're alive, says Melanie through flowing tears. You let go of a heavy sigh of relief to see she's human again.
I mean, sort of. The beast form was rad as hell.
Bruno says you collapsed after the dragon tears started shining with fierce light, and that you've been unconscious ever since. That's when you realize Mar is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no, she a
You
cute.
wrap Mar, returned to human, in your firm embrace.
Where did you get those clothes? Wait. It kind of looks like it's his cloak, and she's just like wearing it on her front, because I assume.
Thus your journey drew to its conclusion. As for the story afterward,
I assume that like maybe he like draped it over her because she would be, you know, presumably not clothed after transformation. But he's still wearing his, so does he just carry another one around with him?
you return to Advent Castle and make your report of the events to Queen Nilla.
For some reason.
She rewards you handsomely for telling her the truth about the dragon, but it's barely enough to cover the cost of repairs to Ridus's home.
But it is enough, though.
Bruno returns to the coastal village he calls home, still squabbling with Oreo.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The dragon agrees to continue providing dragon tear for the kingdom, so long as he can live the rest of his life in peace and quiet.
I have many questions. I thought the point of the dragon tear is that you could only extract it via inhumane pain and suffering. Also, isn't it kind of bad? Like, shouldn't the dragon not continue providing dragon tear for the kingdom?
Queen Nilla denounces the Ivory Order for their cruelty and seizes control of medicinal production. She does all she can to ensure a more ethical manufacturing process.
Okay, well that's something, I guess. I remain doubtful.
Winifred, Hedwyn, and Berwyn leave the Ivory Order, establishing a new organization to help the needy.
You know, like the Ivory Order was supposed to. Wait, so they left the Ivory Order operational? Defund the Ivory Order! Like, you can't reform that! Start over!
And what of you, Mar and Melanie? Queen Nilla asks you to serve in her court, but that's not really something the three of you are cut out for. You decline to set off for new adventures.
I literally see Ash responding to this with the, like, Disco Elysium John Woo double bird flipping. I guess into a lady in a wheelchair.
And to this day, the incessant bickering of the bounty-hunting twins and the Black Witch can be heard in various far-flung corners the world over. This is a story of long, long ago and long, long from now.
That doesn't make any sense. No, fuck off! No! No! Hey, GG, Yokotaro. This was alright. GG Keiichi Okabe. I'm curious if the sequels have the same voice actor for the narrator. A super dungeon, you say? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. I'll look it up real quick. I don't think I want to do it tonight. Oh, this. I'm looking it up, and I'm not sure if it's a full extra dungeon or if it's just an optional boss. If you just walk in and fight the optional super boss, we could take a go with that. But I don't want to walk through a whole 8-floor dungeon. It's already after 11. I think it's just the boss. Mwah. And incidentally, by looking up what's in the dungeon, I've inadvertently also found a strategy on how to beat it, which I tried to skim over it because I wasn't really looking for that. I was just looking for like how to find it, but it sounds like you just walk into the cave and fight the thing. And I am now aware that we need free stay rings, so we'll stock up on those and give it a shot. I see the stats here. The stats are no joke. This looks like a real one.
Thank you for playing. Did you enjoy your adventure?
GM talked too much. No, that was fun. I liked it.
Good to hear. That means I succeeded as your game master.
Yeah, you were right. That's fine.
Now then, this is the end of your long journey, which means you and I must regrettably part ways.
For now, but you're apparently releasing a new game every 5 months or so.
I hope we meet again in the world of Voice of Cards. It's been a pleasure.
Oh. Okay. Secret event on the Isle of Blight, where the volcano and mausoleum are located, has been added. Carry over completed save data and start a new game. Why would you want to? This seems like the least New Game Plus friendly game imaginable. Playing the game regularly feels like you're already on New Game Plus. Ooh, that's true though. No, you right! Beating the Ivory Order in that first encounter would be sweet! I think we do it this way. Guess I should have. Access it when you reload your pre-final boss save file or start a new game plus. Okay. Cool, cool. So... item... Bellwether... And I guess we'll just save this in a different slot then.
An old man totters along in front of you.
Uh-huh.
With an eerie smile, he pauses and whispers, "Another eye of the dragon opens."
Are you the dude from the one
Suddenly,
place?
the ground begins to quake so hard, you are nearly knocked off your feet. It stops as quickly as it came, and you let out a sigh of relief. The old man continues on his way, repeating to himself, "The eye has opened."
Oh. And here I was afraid that might be difficult to find. All right, flip side story, let's go. What matters most in life differs depending on the person. For him, it's money. Slaying the dragon may make him a hero, but more importantly, it'll make him rich. Once he and his sister turned monster fled the island, money became more than a means to an end. It became salvation. He turned to bounty hunting so he and his sister could survive. How? How? I talked to everybody I saw in every village I went to. How is this here? Born of the awesome power of the Dragon Tear and the limitless hatred in Sherwin's heart, this pale serpent would see all existence erased and the world born anew. Sherwin wanted nothing more than to see a world he deemed filthy and corrupt return to a blank slate. Whether preventing his wish was the right thing to do, we will never know. Okay. The game the narrative did an extremely poor job of explaining to me that Sherwin's endgame... Wait, where the fuck did all... Oh. Those are just things that I have owned. It did a very poor job of explaining to me that his endgame was just like global annihilation. Like, I get it now, but that wasn't... I was like, hey, it seems like he might be onto something, because this whole... Are you for real? So I gotta go look somewhere else for a damn freeze ring? That's probably fine. I just need freeze rings. Or rather, anti-freeze rings. Can we, like, not buy them for some reason? And I've got that one. Are there any on the reserves? No. Unclear. All right, one moment. How do I get more of them? Restay ring. Found in chests throughout the game. If you miss them, the Rarities Merchant event in the third area has them. Spawns in Barren Tile. You can't buy them. You can't buy them. Alright, well, there is a limit to how much prep I'm willing to do for this. So, we'll give it a shot, but I'm not going to be here all night trying to do this. Oh, who's my party right now? That's the party. That is the party. I mean, fine. Weak. Yeah, I actually, like, just looking at what I'm up against here, legitimately, I think I'm gonna lose this. Like, this feels like the boss they put in the game to be like, ah, too easy, huh? That's what you think? Okay. Let me see real quick if... First thing. Alright, that doesn't help. Can I take this? No, this only goes on... This only goes on Mar and Ridis. I can't believe Wish for Everything worked. Let's try this. Three? No. Not 3. Let's have that so we can take an opportunity for damage if we have it. For you... I don't feel like Flame is going to help here. Honestly, just doing straight damage might be the best if you don't have Zero Element. And that's the best that's going to get for sure. And we have potions. Okay. Save the game in a new slot. We'll try this like a couple times. There we go.
Something dragon-like appears. It's cloaked in an ominous aura.
It's worth doing if for no other reason than because this art is cool as shit.
Please, someone, kill me. Could it be the lingering hatred of the dragon you fought at the volcano?
Why is that the first thing you thought of?
Detestable humans. Detestable world. If you do not kill me, I will end it all.
I don't know, you were cut in half by like one dude. I thought this was new music for a second. But it's just the end boss music again. I didn't even heal up for this. God damn it. So yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. This one's real. This one is real. Fine. Wasn't gonna hit you with wind damage anyway. Boy, that's unsatisfying. So if we just, like... Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to chip away at him. Honestly, okay with that. Smart. So we can use darkness for fixed damage when his defense is really high. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, boy. I will say this. On the screenshot that I saw, it looked like the dragon's attack power was 60 and not 50. Which means one of two things. One, I saw it wrong. Two, he gets an attack buff later in the fight. But what if I need it for the final boss, though? I mean, you might as well go for it. Attack buff is down. 40, 33, attack plus 30 is 70. Yeah, that'll do numbers. That's more than 15. Oh, son of a bitch. I'll just put it back on. You can't stop me. So evidently, one of the things we haven't seen yet is this dragon apparently has a very strong freezing move. Oh, that's probably not good. That is probably not good. Could have been worse. Yeah, we got enough. Yeah, that's just not a whole lot of extra damage for that. Oh? We critting? Critical heal, let's go. Back to full. That sucks. Normally I wouldn't mind, but Melody's actually been dodging that fire spell with some regularity, so... Whew! This is real, though. This is real shit. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have healed Melanie. Still could. Let's be safe. This is probably the best place to use a 20-point heal. Just to be safe. Yeah, that might have been a bit close. If we just left that one to chance. I mean, she would have had two, but like... I would seriously rather she have 22 than 2. I thought you were gonna Izuna drop the dragon, and that would have been really cool. I do have a bunch of those if I need them. Let's just charge up, take our chances. She is defense buffed after all. Fine, we'll take that. Ain't even worried about it. Put it right back on. Get the heals in. Those buffs were about to wear off anyway. And we got the crit heal. Oh man, couldn't have asked for anything better. Beautiful. Yeah, right? This is actually pretty dope. This is a fun fight. This is a really fun fight. Like, after I was just saying towards the end of the game, towards the end of the main game, that the bosses were getting kind of so-so, or the gameplay in general was getting kind of so-so, just because it was all just kind of too easy and didn't really have that much challenge to it, and ooh boy. Let's throw this one down. This legitimately feels like the answer to that. Like, if you thought the game was too easy, here you go. But now it kind of just makes me think, like, damn, I wish the rest of the game was like this. Boy, the Dragon's Malice has a really, really good talent for hitting, like, exactly who I want it to hit. Another crit heal? No. I don't know what the tell is on the crit heal. We could use 0 elements, but I want to make sure that I have enough gems for, Oh, this is new. Okay. Yeah, it appears that max level is 30, and, that definitely seems attainable by just playing normally. And again, it comes down again to just like, if you could just turn the random battles off. Oh man. Well, time to put it back on. Is it time to go in? It's time to go in! Mel, you're up. Honestly, the fact that Ash can do like 8 or 9 damage consistently without using any gems is actually great. Rather notably, and I'm probably jinxing it here, but the oh, no. No, you're not supposed to... Wait, no, that one's... I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the dragon might have a different moveset for being under, might have a different moveset for being under 100 hit points. Because I was just thinking, like, the one thing that I actually saw was, like, a very direct warning on, like, yeah, he's got stuff that will freeze you. So show up with a freeze stay ring. That will help you. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. But I haven't seen a freeze move yet, so I'm still kind of like on edge waiting for it to happen. Because that might blow this whole thing up. That's good. That's, yeah, good. I like that. We're kind of in recovery mode right now, so... Keep charging up. That's fine. We use a... You just use a slash. It's kind of overkill, but... It's gonna have roughly the same effect. Have Melanie keep charging. We're still, with her charging every turn, we're still, like, not going through... I don't even mind him doing that because he has to waste a turn to put that in. Can we risk an overpower? With only 5 gems, I don't want to risk an overpower. We don't have an attack buff. Yeah, go for a cheap hit. That's fine. No problem. Not too worried about it. Don't zero elements yet. We're gonna stock those gems. Fine. Totally fine. We're gonna use heal plus. Get Ash back up to speed. Very nice. 35 should be fine for the other two. 38 is better. Nine? Yeah, we can use 2. Oh, shit! Finally used it, and he failed the roll. I mean, waiting the whole fight for that, and for what? For disappointment, that's what. Finish this fool off. I'm done with him. All this prep and worry and shit. For nothing! We'll try it a couple times. Psh. Bruno's at level 27. And 2 of the 3 pieces of legendary armor we have are in characters in the back row. Yeah, I would think so. Uh-huh. 2 levels for Bruno. You know, for all the things you need your levels for from here on.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. GG's.
The dragon's malice gives a serene smile, then slowly fades away. You successfully liberated the dragon from its painful curse.
Sure! Let's go with that. Yeah! Mar doesn't look like that anymore, but yeah! Let's check out the Dragon's Malice enemy story. And while I'm doing that, you all be thinking about raids. The dragon was tortured by the Ivory Orders for so many moons that his very existence had passed into legend. His accumulated resentment is beyond human comprehension. I have no mouth and I must scream. And lo, the dragon's malice took on a form all its own, separate from its mortal host. If nothing else, it should be given its last rites. What? What? Why? Well, anyway, that fight was dope. That, like...
The lingering malice was stronger than the dragon itself. You dread to think of what would happen if it had made it to the outside world.
We'd fight it in the outside world?
But it didn't, thanks to your heroic efforts. Unfortunately, that means no one knows of your daring deed.
And the Ivory Order will still take credit for it!